Well, welcome back to another episode of Rain World. I am so excited because today I'm waking up and doing this. I will say, I'm recording these quite ahead of time. I'm recording this right after the last episode. So this episode and the previous episode, just for like full context, both of them are filmed when, let me see, I think episode 83 is the one that I released today. And if I'm correct, this is like quite a few episodes ahead of time, so there are probably comments that maybe I would like to have responded to that I'm not responding to. But it's okay. How do I get to Subterranean? You would think that me having just come from here about 2-3 minutes ago in recording time, you would think that I would know what's over here and if Subterranean is. You'd think I'd actually remember like at all how to get to Subterranean, but for some reason I don't. This takes me to here, which should take me to here, which kind of takes me up here. Oh, yeah, there's Subterranean. Oh, I'm close to Subterranean. Okay, I'm right then. I will say, these things seem to kind of like react to movement a bit. So can I just... If I just like, I'm also really fast, so we're gonna just test the limits of... Okay, I can't do that. I might actually need a deer person if I'm not gonna take this heart thing. If I'm not gonna take this cell, which would mean I need to grab this and do the whole scenario all over again. But it's okay, I just started a new episode, so we have time for this sort of thing. Bam! Come on, friends. Okay, hello. I'm on you now. Can you turn us around? Oh shoot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I did it. Can you turn us around though? Thank you! Onward, fine gentlemen. Onward! Or gentlewoman. Or a gentle deer. Well, you're not typically that gentle of a deer. You fall down all the time. But that's okay. You are still appreciated. Okay. We're out of here. And now we're in here. Now we're back out here. That's like a giant shadow monster thingy. That's actually kind of scary. I kind of feel like a sense of doom. Impending doom, really. Oh, I used both of those. That sucks. Okay, I got stung. Ow. But I can recover. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, I got hit again, and it's gonna... There's the sting. And I'm dead. If I take the secret shortcut path up here, that doesn't take me to Subterranean. But this way does. I see. Hold on. Come over here. I wish I had a second one of these to try and, like, goad you onward. Instead, I can just run around and hop on you and hope you go someplace. Okay, no, you're going the wrong way. Hello? I'm getting sandwiched. Please be onward. So yeah, you're going the wrong way. You, however... Oh, shoot. I can do this. Can we, like, turn, please? One of you? Oh, shoot. Hold on. Hold on. You're actually gonna go, aren't you? How do I get up on... How do I do this? You're both doing it now. I should have just waited. Uh-oh. Okay. Well. Now my only shot is this. Ha. Okay, please keep going. Sorry. No. 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 No, and you're not even going all the way. Okay then. I'm dead. Okay. We do that. If I grab 2 of these, maybe I can change things. Where are you going? Where are you going, bud? Right here? Okay. Now, don't turn around. Go that way. Onward. No. Onward. Please? Okay. They're gonna kind of turn around here. Oh, come on. Right as I get off of you, you turn around. Let me guess. Right as I turn back on, you'll turn back around. Oh, like, I threw it way over there, so now, like, they're like, all going over there. Okay. Well, you're my last chance, bud. Ah! Okay. This is a little silly. Please? Okay. I got it. What the heck are they doing? I wish I could throw farther in. This guy wants to go forward. Keep going forward, please. There's just a little bit more. Oh. I just wiggled around. And it screeched on its own? And then it turned around? Wait, is there like a specific way I can wiggle? Hold on, I'm gonna try it again at the end of here. Before I jump off. Can I actually steer you? If I do this. Whoa! Wait a second. I can make you screech. I just didn't realize I could do that. Huh. Also, hello, little bunnies. I'm sorry about what. I like that you're here. All right, I'm so excited. Time to go to Subterranean. I think I know where one of the pearls is. I don't know how I'm gonna get it. I mean, presumably these are all possible to get, even in like Survivor and stuff. Ow. Okay, so the reason I did that is because there's a pearl somewhere over here. I'm just gonna watch for blinking. I passed it in Rivulet because I did go up here once. Okay, I don't see it. Maybe I just keep going? Oh, whoa, there it is. Yeah, I never would have saw that. I mean, I saw the blinking, but only specifically when I'm looking for it. Also, this looks like the same color as one of the Sky Islands pearls I just got, which is going to be annoying. Because now I don't think I'm going to be able to easily know whether the pearl I'm currently giving to Looks to the Moon is the Sky Islands one or the Subterranean one, you know? Alright, time to go. Cycle 262, Subterranean. Scavengers are clearly down here. I think I have to go down here because this is going to take me to filtration, which I think that's where the second subterranean pearl is in specifically, if I remember correctly, maybe I'm going for the wrong one. I don't know, but if I remember correctly, there was a pearl that didn't look like a colored pearl to me, and I acknowledged in Monk as like, surely this isn't a colored pearl. Because it doesn't look like a colored pearl. But then I got a comment about saying, oh yeah, it actually is a colored pearl. Which I completely forgot about that comment. But then it like, I think it reappeared on my list now as like, I'm sitting here, wondering, where's the next pearl? I'm like, oh yeah. Somewhere over here. Am I actually close to it? I feel like it was over here somewhere or something. No. I just haven't been in filtration too long. Wait, no. Is this overgrown? I feel like this looks different. This should be the... Is it like flooded? Hello? Over here, maybe? I mean, this is looking more and more right. My only question is, am I right about where the pearl is? But the pearl's even over here. Maybe the tunnels just keep going? Oh, I mean, they kind of do. I feel like maybe I'm too far now, you know? Okay, so for the, oh shoot. For the time being, while I'm trying to figure this out, I'm just gonna keep running around filtration, because I'm pretty sure it is in filtration somewhere. And I just gotta find it correctly. I just need to find an area that has a bunch of tunnels. Or honestly, just a shelter right now would be nice. There's a lot of scavengers over here too as well, so not sure where. Not sure if they're gonna do anything about pearls, because sometimes they can have them. Okay, there's a shelter down here. To my right here, it looks like there's 2 yellow lines going into some fans or something. Those look like the lines that glow when gravity's a thing. Like, I assume that like when the mass refraction cell is passing energy. All right, I suspect that's what the majority of this episode is gonna be then, because I do not know this place very well, and I'm just gonna run around and find tunnels, because I remember there was like tunnels. So that seems like a good and fun thing to do. I could go to the right up here maybe? Nope. Okay, so with filtration system, I know it connects to drainage. So that's interesting. Nothing over here. Something up here maybe? No pearl? I'm just like looking every screen, trying to like not die, but also trying to look on my screen and be like, where is or isn't pearls, you know? Okay, this will take me up, which is fine. Then this takes me up. Also, upside, as I'm just mapping out filtration system. Oh wait! Is this where it is? This seems familiar as well. Like, I just knew there's like water underneath and there's tunnels. Pearl? I don't see blinking. I have all the food I need already. Is that it? Really? No, it's not it! Okay, shoot. Both of these look like we have an idea. If I move that one like slightly. Oh wait, maybe they have... Oh wait, one of them looks like a different color that the scavenger has. See this? Hold on, if I move it slightly, it doesn't show up on my map. But... Okay, hold on. Sorry, scavenger's dead body. I grab it. This is a colored pearl. Objectively. That one isn't. But if I throw this one, it shows up on the map. Yes. Oh, good. Oh, good and splendid. So now the only pearl that I could get is this one in submerged structure, which I just explained. I don't know. I mean, for me, I just explained it. But maybe it was last episode, which I explained. I will go after later. My main interest right now is all the basically survivor pearls. Okay. I don't think I can actually get down there from here. I have a feeling that area that I was going might actually take me to drainage, maybe? Like over here? Point is, all I need now is a shelter. Also, there's a lot of pearls over here. Okay, so here's where everything went down. Here's where I'm running. Oh, sorry. Please be... Oh, shoot. No, 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 no. Why did that take so long? Okay, well, I've got to go find that place again. Here we go. Filtration was the way. And we get to find it in its natural habitat. Okay, very hidden. Except this time, maybe there won't be so many orange centipedes over here that kill me. So maybe I can find a shelter that's over here. Instead, there is a shelter that's over here. You have the voltage to kill me, I think. Okay, but I'll just stab you instead. And then we stay here. And now, you know what? I'm lazy. So we're gonna use this, which is Pilgrim. And also I get this image out of it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on each side. Wait, no, 5. Interesting. This seems like it's a... Oh. So obviously this is supposed to represent me and communing with echoes. It's interesting I'm looking over like the reflection of water, because water is what I'm like, or like a liquid that I'm like, it's what I'm swimming down at the end of the world or whatever. There's all the golden flecks, which is like a signature of echoes. It almost looks like I'm turning into an echo, but I think it's just like echo fabrics and flakes swirling around me as I go down. There's orange and black like pearl colors down there as well. This is fascinating. Also, the pilgrim, it's just a wanderer symbol. Probably combined with a different symbol, but I don't know. It's just a modified wandering symbol, which makes sense. Anyways, where were we? This is where I'd like to bring my pearls. The one on me? And the one... Hold on, I still have like the one on me, right? We're throwing everything over here. I still have the teal one in here too, right? Oh shoot, that's the wrong way. I can just check on this map. Yes, I have the teal one. So there's a dark purple one and there's a dark red one. Dark red one is probably Sky Islands one, and dark purple is probably the one in Subterranean I got. I think I'll be able to tell them apart. Anyway, take a look at this. Orange bugs. We're on cycle 269. Oh, I love this. Oh no. Come back. I'm getting zapped. Ow. Come back here. Nope, I've got you this time. Delicious. Anyways, that was a lovely cycle 269. I bet you, the viewer, know what comes next. Because yes, I have all of my things assembled. Everything except the submerged structure pearl. And obviously like artificer pearls and the metropolis pearl that was there, and the sunken pier pearl. And obviously the pearl that Hunter has on them when they spawn. You get it. All right, I've gotten most. My pearl journey for Rivulet has finally come to an end. I forget which passage this is. Which one is this? Hold on, I'm blocking it. I'm just looking at the image and seeing if I can... I can't see it. Oh, the Nomad. Oh, it's fitting. Okay, cool. Because look, I'm going from one area to the next, to the next. One of these looks like maybe farm arrays, maybe industrial complex. Oh, this is great. All right, let's make sure that I don't mess this up. Shoreline. Oh my goodness. I cannot contain my excitement. I cannot contain my excitement. Oh, there you go. There's me not containing my excitement. Okay, so this is the one with a billion pearls that I don't want to do. This is the one I'm keeping empty, so I can teleport to it better. Oh shoot, I didn't I didn't grab my blank pearl or whatever I said I could do. That's okay. Blank ones are, they're just more like, eh. Okay. And now, this cycle is about to be lit. Okay, cycle 275. Let's see. Oh, there's so many of these here. Hold on, I have to see everything in here. Did I not bring the, like, the incomplete pearl here either? I mean, honestly, that's not the biggest loss. If it didn't. I'm too happy with all these pearls that I do have. We're gonna throw this down here, just for convenience, and hope that we don't forget about it. Maybe I should just eat and... I kind of want like a longer cycle. Because this doesn't actually seem like a crazy long cycle. I'll be fine. See, look here, look. You see these yellow lines? I wonder if they're yellow because of, like, looks to the moon. Like, isn't her guide yellow as well? And then the ones in, oh yeah, I think I've made that connection before as well. So does that mean that filtration system, the two I was seeing there were like, maybe it was once part of or under like looks to the moon's controller domain? That wouldn't make any, I mean, that makes sense like the way I'm putting it. But I don't think it would make any sense because it's so far away. So maybe it's just, it's similar tech though. All right, which one? Okay, look, let's see, the cycle's already almost halfway done. All right, I'm just gonna get the teal, we'll do the teal one first. Actually, wait, I can bring 3 at a time. I'm an idiot. I'm just too excited. All right, we're gonna swallow the teal one first. Then there's this green one, which is the one in drainage. And then there's this red one, which is the one in farm arrays. Okay. We'll see if we can get these 3. Because there's still a little bit of walking left we gotta do to get to looks to the moon. And then walk back and then take everything into account. Oh, I am so excited. So excited. So excited. Oh, I should probably not leave the heart out, though. I was about to say, oh, I could just rest at this shelter, but I kind of can't because I left the heart out. It's okay, though. Looks to the moon. Yay! Hi! Hurry! Of course, I will take a look. The scavenger... Yes. Yes. It's an old text. The verses are familiar to me, but I don't remember by whom they were written. The language is very old and intricate. This is the one in drainage. The first verse starts by drawing a comparison between the world and a tangled rug. It says the world is an unfortunate mess, like a knot. The nature of its existence is the fact that the parts are locking each other, none able to spring free. Oh. Then as it goes on, the world becomes a furry animal hide, I suppose. Because now us living beings are like insects crawling in the fur. And then there's a fishing net, because the more we struggle and squirm, the more entangled we become. It says that only the limp body of the jellyfish cannot be captured in the net. So we should try to be like the jellyfish, because the jellyfish doesn't try. This was an eternal dilemma to them. They were burdened by great ambition, yet deeply convinced that striving in itself was an unforgivable vice. They tried very hard to be effortless. Perhaps that's what we were to them. Someone to delegate that unrestrained effort to. I know I have tried very hard. Oh, shoot. I just took it off of you. You said, oh, never mind, I suppose. I think you were done, though. I was just trying to switch. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm curious. I hope it fully appears in collections, is what I'm wondering. We'll just continue on, because I think I got most of that out of it. Let's read your pearl. Okay. I don't have much to say about that, because that just seems like the ideology, right, of... It just seems like it's the ideology of, like, Ascension itself and of the creators. I mean, it gives a lot of insight into them, especially now that I'm learning more about... Like, when they were talking about the cycles, I always thought cycles were just... When they talked about the cycles, I was always just assuming, like... I don't know, cycles. Cycles are a unit of time in this game. But it seemed like, when regarding Ascension, we've always meant... like life and like the cycle of life and death and life and death and life and death, I guess. And so maybe this tells me a bit about what like Ascension is, because I don't know what it means when your karma goes up, you know what I mean? Maybe it means you like struggle less? I don't know. Oh, I have a lot to think about. Let's read your pearl from Farm Arrays. It's a small plate, a little text of spiritual guidance, written by a monk called 4 Cabinets, 11 Hatchets. It's old, several ages before the Void Fluid Revolution. Okay, I know what that is now, kind of. Like most writing from this time, it's quite shrouded in analogies, but the subject is how to shed one of the 5 natural urges. The karma! Oh my god. Wait, namely number 4, gluttony. Wait, 5 urges? Wait, they're urges! Okay, the top one, the urge to survive. The 4th one, gluttony, right? Urge to eat. Bottom one, urge to kill, I guess? Second one, lust. Second one, that's lust. Third one is, I don't understand. Urge to trade? Urge for social relations? Alright, let's go. Namely number 4, gluttony. The 5 urges which... Hold on, sorry, I'm just like thinking so hard right now. Just the context that they are urges. That tie a creature to life. That's why you have to get a higher karma than those, because then you're not tied to life anymore. That's why you got to get into like the X's and the O's. And not only that, that's why Artificer, in the Artificer campaign, she only was left with the urge to kill. And that made sense. I felt like it was thematically appropriate, but it makes more sense knowing these are urges. And this is a monk telling us this, so it's like, yeah, okay, hold on. It is basically an instruction on how to starve yourself on herbal tea and gravel, but disguised as a poem. That is funny. Now, of course, when Void Fluid was discovered, these methods proved obsolete, as it was more easy just jumping in a vat of it to effortlessly leave this world behind. Oh. There were some horror stories, though, that if your ego was big enough, not even the Void Fluid could entirely cross you out, and a faint echo of your pompousness would grandiosely haunt the premises forever. That's why the echoes are so arrogant and noble. Their ego is big enough. The Void Fluid could not entirely cross them out. Oh my goodness. Wait, this is such a good pearl. And I was right. That is Void Fluid at the end. And so when they discovered Void Fluid, they realized that they didn't have to like shed themselves of the urges. They're just like, their whole religion went obsolete. Went obsolete and was replaced with oil from the Industrial Revolution. They're like, just jump in a big vat of it and it's got the same effect as dedicating your life to shedding yourself of the primal urges tying you to this mortal realm. Okay, so this is about echoes as well. So even when the Void Fluid baths became cheaper, some would still starve and drink the bitter tea. What do you mean cheaper? Did they charge people? Oh, society. Societies are so silly. Alright, I'll think more about that. Maybe they didn't. Alright. This one's from Subterranean. Here we go again, little archaeologist. Let's read your pearl. It's the blueprint for a Void Fluid filtration system. What? That's why it's a filtration system. It connected to drainage, so it made sense that, oh yeah, drainage for draining the water. And drainage obviously has a lot of water. But filtration is connected to and is close to the depths. That's why filtration into the depths. Wait a second. Does that mean, was there a lot more Void Fluid in the past? Because what would have been filtering? Oh my goodness, I'm so confused. Do you know what Void Fluid is? Kind of. You said, I think you don't. Do you know what Void Fluid is? I think you don't. If you leave a stone on the ground and come back some time later, it's covered in dust. This happens everywhere, and over several lifetimes of creatures such as you, the ground slowly builds upwards. Oh. So why doesn't the ground collide with the sky? Because far down, under the very, very old layers of the earth, the rock is being dissolved or removed. The entity which does this is known as the Void Sea. If you drill far enough into the earth, you begin encountering a substance called Void Fluid. The deeper you go, the less rock and more Void Fluid. It's believed that there is a point where the rock completely gives way. Below that would be the Void Sea. When that stone you place on the ground has finally done its time in the sediments, it meets the Void Fluid and is dissolved, leaving the physical world. My creators, or rather my creators' ancestors, figured out a way to use Void Fluid, because you can generate energy by creating a vacuum. Never mind. Anyways, the Void Fluid drills are what started the big technological leap, but this is very long before I entered this world, so I can only tell you what I remember from priming. Okay, hold on, I'm just gonna read through this again. Yeah, so she almost got into mass refraction cell technology, which is like part of what Pipeyard was. Pipeyard pipes? Are the Pipeyard pipes for Void Fluid? How much infrastructure for void fluid is there? And especially as they've realized the Void Sea. That's what it's freaking called. The Void Sea. Oh, this is weird and interesting. What lore? So the ground builds up over time. And the void fluid eventually goes up as well. Okay. So I guess that is what makes sense. And they found out you can just dive in and cross yourself out anyway, because void fluid, that would make sense. It would make sense as to what that's what void fluid would do. It seems to void things out. Okay. 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 A void fluid filtration system is used because if you take void fluid from close to the bedrock horizon, it will contain traces of rock and dirt. They bring in dirty fluid and then filter it to increase its purity. The other way is to put a pipe deeper, which works well for some time, but the pipe dissolves, or is broken by some force. No one really knows. You don't go down there and come back up. Yeah, there are creatures down there in the Void Sea. Oh, sorry, you said I hope that satisfied your curiosity, and then she said, oh, I guess you're welcome to have it back. Does that mean I'm sorry, I'm like partly focused on being fast here. These better appear in collections, and you better not have been saying, I'm pretty sure those are the last lines. Also, I think time must have paused for me because I could probably go get my last 2 pearls in this cycle. All right. And we throw that down there as well. That's so many pearls. Oh my goodness. There's a part of me deep down that doesn't even believe I did this. This is pretty cool. Made so much easier though. So much easier by Rivulet. And, you know, the mass refraction cell, which shh! Don't tell looks to the moon I still have. Okay, I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna throw it in that shelter just so it's not left out. And I'm gonna say even more, I promise. I will say even more. Hold on. I don't want to accidentally. And that's why the thing is an X as well, is because it's more like your karma is crossed out because there's less tying you to life. And the circles maybe are just supposed to represent like an interim of like, you're mostly crossed out, but then the circles are like, I don't know, just vaguely representative of life. Okay, I think the one in my left hand right now, here, I'll pause so you can confirm. This one in the left hand, I think the marooner one is the Sky Islands one. And then the other more purple one is the other Subterranean one. Which, oh my goodness, this is gonna be crazy. The Sky Islands one so far, I feel like they've all had conversations between iterators for me. I almost wonder if Sky Islands, because it has a communications tower on it and in it as part of it. I wonder if it was just for like communications between iterators. Hello, I'm back again. Hello. I love you. You're awesome. You're getting quite good at this, you know? A little archaeologist beast. Now let's see what it says. It's a conversation log. Yes, I knew it. All plain text. You want me to read it? Private. 7 red suns chasing wind. Have you had any contact with 5 Pebbles recently? Not in a long while, actually. Unless worrying about him counts. One of his neighbors, unparalleled innocence, sent an overseer to his can and got some images. They were made public in the local group in an effort to be mean, I suppose. There's no other way of putting it. He looks awful. In an effort to be mean? And he looks terrible? Wait, this is 1682. I'm gonna have to cross-reference that. This might be after what happened with Looks to the Moon. Tell me. He's got the rot very badly. Big cysts have become mobile and are scattering down the west and middle legs. He does listen to you and a few others by now, so you should talk to him. I will try to contact him. Does Moon know? Oh, maybe this is before. Moon has been unavailable for some time. Nothing to say to that? You are Moon. Okay, so I guess this conversation between Chasing Wind and 7 Red Suns are not... Oh shoot, I gotta hurry. Oh, your color just changed for a second. Maybe the game's code just was slow to update for that. That was kind of funny though. Yeah, so as I was saying, basically they're talking about, they saw his infection, and they said some cysts, which I guess that's what those are. Blue walking cysts. Rot cysts. They're rot cysts. Cyst rots. Rot cysts. Interesting. Okay, here's the last subterranean one. Am I going to get void fluid? Void sea? What lore? Let's read your pearl. It's an old conversation. Oh, that's not what I expected from this one. It's an old conversation log. I seem to be in it, but I can't recall much. Let me read it to you. 1650. 5 pebbles, chasing wind, big sis moon, no significant harassment. This is in confidence, but apparently a pseudonym, erratic pulse, that's EP, has appeared on a nearby sliverous conversation with ideas about personal ascension. Well, it's the same color as 5 pebbles. So it's a pseudonym. It has to be 5 pebbles. Wait, so my 8 pebbles theory was wrong? Okay, sorry. Anyways, a pseudonym erratic pulse has appeared on a nearby sliver's conversation with ideas about personal ascension. Someone here in our vicinity is trying to cross themselves out, which is not allowed, right? 5 pebbles, where did you hear this? I wish them super good luck in that endeavor. How is it going to happen? Have the overseers gnaw through bedrock until they're in... Have the overseers gnaw through bedrock? Oh, sorry, I was confused because I was thinking when they said overseers, I was thinking of the little guys, right? But then I was thinking, well, maybe it's those things at the bottom of the void sea they're referencing. But I guess you guys wouldn't even know about that because no one's been down there and come back. So they wouldn't know about that. So they're actually just... Okay. They're actually just painting the joking picture here that the overseers, the little guys, would what? Gnaw through bedrock until their entire can crashes down in the void sea. Please be respectful when speaking of the void sea. Grey Wind, where did you hear this? I really shouldn't say, that's a nickname. He's going to attempt some sort of breeding program. Thought you might want to know. Haha, with the slimers, lizards, and etceteras? Surely the answer was in a lizard skull all along. Well, he's not looking for the same thing as we anymore. He's changed his task, so who knows really. Oh no. I will try to find him and talk to him. Please don't spread this around. Moon will go get them. Long live the Inquisition. Okay. Well, I'm still pretty sure... So was 5 pebbles trying to cross himself out? Hold on. I need to sit on this, and I'm going to go to collections after this to read through everything because I have so much now. All right, we're staying here. Sleeping amongst the pearls. Oh, this is so beautiful. I just didn't expect a Subterranean pearl to have another conversation log. I thought I was onto something with like, oh, the Sky Islands ones seem to relatively be conversations between iterators. So Subterranean also being that threw me off. Anyways. No more teleports for me, but I don't know if I need any anymore. Whoa! Oh, there's one here. Hold on. This is a garbage waste pearl. This must be the one that I noticed an artificer, but nobody told me to go get, which I assume means it's not in Rivulet. But there is a slot here. Look at all this. And then there's this, which I feel bad about. There's this, which is Rivulet. Hunters is probably gonna be one of these up here. Okay, holy. Also, I will say, look at the colors, right? Looks to the Moon is yellow text. 5 pebbles is supposed to be blue text. Right here, here's where they all are. 5 pebbles, look, 5 pebbles is just acting sus here because they're like, somebody wants to... Ideas about, hold on, it's like personal ascension versus cross themselves out versus self-destruction, all kind of like the same thing, right? Where did you hear this? Also, that is a good question. Where did you hear this? Because look at it, this is where it took place. The Sliver of Ocean group. You had NGI, so these are all like pseudonyms. EP goes Erratic Pulse. I think they had a point. HF goes, wait, HF, the color of HF is Chasing Wind. No. This is like more, HF is more blue. Okay, so they ask him again. Big Sis Moon calls Chasing wind, gray wind, which works. No significant harassment is light green. I mean, there's the UU here is green. It's definitely a different green. If this light green and this slightly darker green is like a different color, and I know it would be because maybe I'm just trying to figure out. Anyways, so he's gonna attempt some sort of breeding program. That makes sense with the not this. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get so confused. Where everything is right here. Information is illegal. It's an instruction how to circumvent the self-destruction taboo. I don't know if 5 Pebbles ever got it. Yeah, right here. It might be a good thing this pearl never reached its destination. Oh, so that's sad. Oh, so that's like really sad because it looks like 5 Pebbles was like actually looking into it. Personal ascension, self-destruction. He got... Is that what he was doing then? No. Oh, I'm still so confused. I'm gonna like read through it all. This is insane. Yeah, and so we have the 5 urges. I know a lot more about void fluid and the void sea now. Look at, what was 5 Pebbles doing when he said he almost had it? They got some images of him. Okay, hold on, let me see. 1681. This is the most recent. This is a long time after 1654. And this is what Moon has been unavailable for some time. Oh, that's so sad. I don't like reading that. 1654, 1654, 1650. Are all the logs just right next to each other? Oh, and in chronological order too. 1591, this is the first one. Because look at this. 5 Pebbles is like one of the first things he goes to 7 Red Suns for guidance. He's like, why do we continue? He's like, we do die of old age. I struggle to accept being a bug. Then we go here and they talk about Sliver of Straw, the self-destruction taboo. And 5 Pebbles goes, wait a second, self-destruction, that's not so bad. What if death is the way? We have to consider it's a possibility. And then, oh my gosh, this is like telling a story. 5 Pebbles is just like, 5 Pebbles is depressed. Look at this. So then Chasing Wind goes, they're concerned and talking in confidence here. But they're concerned. 5 Pebbles, all 5 Pebbles has to say in this entire conversation here. Yeah, because it says someone here in the vicinity is trying to cross themselves. All 5 Pebbles has to say is, where'd you hear this? Which fits. He doesn't have anything to say about it itself. He's struggling and he's trying not to let his iterator friends know. But they know he's going to attempt some sort of breeding program. I don't know how they'd know that. Unless they also somewhat had access to this pearl. No. Okay, the pearl where you get what I mean. The one that contains instructions for like this mass sort of breeding in genes and splicing or whatever and evolving to like get yourself to, oh, that's so sad. Is that what he's been like doing and trying to do the entire time? Like, was he actually not like just close to global ascension? Because look at this. He gave up, it seems like he's gave up long time ago. The first conversation we have is of 5 Pebbles being like, I'm done with this puzzle. It's not fair. I'm angry. I can't accept this. Oh, this is the whole picture. And so then here we have 1650. This is like a twist for me. 5 Pebbles is depressed. What? I thought he would like, well, that also like adds up with like, I don't deserve forgiveness and you can't forgive me for what I've done. Maybe he's still done stuff, but like, I feel like I know where this conversation's going. Look at this. We go from 1650. Okay, this is 1650, yeah. So this group is like a long time after. I assume 5 Pebbles is still struggling with it. He goes here, he's like, why'd you hear this? 4 times later, I guess, I don't know. Big Sis Moon goes, 2 cycles ago, 5 Pebbles has drastically increased his water consumption. And look here, Big Sis Moon says, I'll try to find him and talk to him. Please don't spread this around. I don't know what long live the Inquisition is, but I just find it funny. Long live the Inquisition. So it's like, okay then. Oh no. He's been unresponsive for a period of time longer than that. I've been without water for almost a cycle. My situation is becoming increasingly dangerous. Oh, wait a second. Right here. What is this? Wait. This information is illegal. I definitely don't have any experience with this, but to me it would seem too many parallel processes would be quite dangerous, as it would be exponentially more difficult to manage and control them all. You would need like exponential increase of water usage, and that was happening for quite some time. 2 cycles ago, 4 times. He's been unresponsive for longer than that. We share groundwater. I'm worried for her own. Wait, so can you just die to not have groundwater? I'm confused. Now I'm confused because I'm like, I thought Moon was like an imminent danger of dying. Like she was like a thriving, I guess she was, because after this entire situation, she's left like oh, so Five Pebbles just tried to end himself, and it was so hard because of the creators, and the creators never wanted that to happen. So you're going against your own programming, you're fighting against your own programming. Oh, this is so sad. And look at this, she says here, now here I am, to my waist in water, getting drowned on the regular. So Big Sis Moon, I guess, like she was damaged a ton. Okay, I'll be honest, the one thing that's like kind of confusing in my head a little bit is like Five Pebbles is clearly going through a lot of effort for the self-destruction, and using a ton of water and using a ton of this like complicated process. But like in the process, he's also like killing Moon? One second. Let me check the Rivulet's Pearl again. This layout is unfamiliar to me. It's different from what I remember of my own structure. It looks like it has a newer lymphatic conduit water distribution system. Maybe it's better, like, like maybe she's just like an older model, so she dies easier? The thing is, she's not technically dead yet, and she's just been unavailable for a long time, and her situation is just sucks. But also, all of these iterators are eventually doomed to her own fate. Holy, what is this game? This game's sad. Look at this. Immediately lower your groundwater consumption. Stop whatever it is you're doing. Please stop. I order you, as your senior, stop. You could not have chosen a worse moment to disturb me. You have ruined everything. Please, I almost had it. I will never forget this. Now I feel like I have Five Pebbles' side. And like Five Pebbles... Oh no. I almost can't blame Five Pebbles for being all depressed because of the fucking creators. What were they thinking? Now my one mystery, maybe I can put it together. Why did they build the iterators? They needed them. Like, I guess that, like, to begin with, I assume they managed and kept the creators alive. They were created as processes, but what they're supposed to do, look, with Sliver of Straw, the Sliver of Straw, she's still such a mystery. She broadcasted the triple affirmative. A solution has been found. A solution's portable. Technical implementation is possible and applicable. And she died. Oh, that's so sad. Like, this big problem that they all have. I don't know what that is. Also, is it like quite literally that they're like trapped? Like up here? Like, could you sink an entire superstructure into the void fluid? And then like, would they ascend that way? Because it seems quite literally that they're just trapped in their boxes. And then look at this. Here's at the end, 1654. Then the last conversation we have is 1681. Have you had any contact? Not in a long while. He looks awful. He's got the rot badly. Scattering down the west and middle legs. That must be what the leg is. Also, interestingly, I can't get Five Pebbles. Like, I can't find this. This is a Subterranean one. So I can't go to this Pearl and get a Five Pebbles transcription of this? That's weird to me. Anyways. Okay, I don't want, again, I'm thinking a lot about war, I'm thinking a lot about lore. I don't want any answers in the comments. I want to just keep If I have misconceptions, if I have anything, I want to figure it all out myself. I'm going to read these. There's so much to think about. But I feel like I understand Five Pebbles a lot more now. And the creators, I mean, I guess they're just... Why'd they create the iterators? I mean, it helped to serve them, but why did they... Like, now I don't know what the big solution is, which is the only thing I thought I did know. A method of global ascension. But, like, what would global ascension be? What would it be? I used to think... I just kind of assumed global ascension because of Five Pebbles' dialogue in the beginning. Like, even in the very beginning in Survivor. I have the same problem every living thing has. It basically tells me it's the problem he has as well. Oh, honestly, I feel even bad recounting Five Pebbles' dialogue now, knowing, like, his issues. Oh, wow, yeah, because he's talking about the cycles and life and how much it sucks. And at the time, I didn't realize life was like a reincarnation thing forever and ever and ever and ever. That's where the rug analogy comes in, right? What is it? Is it this one? Yeah, here's the rug. This is an old dilemma that they used to have. Probably before Void Fluid, right? I'd guess. It doesn't say this is before the Void Fluid revolution, but... Oh, that's crazy. So when they found the Void Fluid, that's when they could make the iterators, but it's also when they could just realize they could ascend themselves. Without even, like, being monks or religious. That's probably why the religious stuff is older. And the technological stuff, like, eventually, like, replaced it. Wow. Okay. This has been insane. Next episode, we're given the mass rarefaction cell to looks to the moon. Actually, wait, no, I'm doing that now. We got one last thing to do. One last thing to do. This is going to be a long episode, probably. Holy moly. I wake up. My pearls are everywhere. Please just ignore them. Wait a second. I was just looking at this pearl right here. This one on the top. What does this one say? Wait. It's also the only, like, partial pearl I got. Where did I find it? Was it in Sky Islands? I don't know. I feel like it was in Sky Islands. It was, like, on top of a tower, though. Oh, no! Wait, so it would have been in the chronal... This is my last broadcast? That's not Looks to the Moon, or Looks to the Moon knowing something's gonna happen to her. Looks to the Moon is like a victim in this. But it's my last broadcast. That had to... That's a certain type of message. Oh no, I don't want to know what the rest of that said. Did it ever get broadcast? I feel like it must not have. Otherwise people would... Maybe it did. Okay. I am betting a lot that me giving the mass rarefaction cell does not end the game. I'm going to try and get to a stopping point as soon as possible after. And then honestly, I might use this opportunity from here and henceforth to put a pause on my Rivulet playthrough. I know, I've been foreshadowing it. I know I've been like a lot. I've been foreshadowing a lot that I wanted to do a hunter attempt, at least an attempt, before I get the Rivulet. I might have a lot of stakes on it, because if I don't... Actually, I don't even know what I have to find out in Hunter. Like, do I have to... I don't know. By the time I'm asking this, I probably will have already started my next episode, so it's not worth answering in the comment. But the question I'm wondering... Basically, I'm saying I don't know, like, how far into Hunter I have to get. Like, do I have to beat Hunter and get a Hunter ending? Or do I have to just go somewhere in Hunter, maybe? I'm going to assume I have to beat it. And so the thing is, if whatever it is that's best experienced through Hunter first, I will experience... If it doesn't work with my Hunter attempt, I'm going to try my best. I'm going to write out a whole list. In fact, maybe by the time this episode's out, I actually maybe haven't started the Hunter playthrough, because I am going to be spending a lot of time. I'm going to be looking at echoes. I'm going to be looking at, especially all the things I've been doing recently, everything. I'm going to be thinking karma. What if I die? What if I don't have enough karma? Because the way to Citadel requires top karma. But it's like, well, what if I get echo before that? You know what I mean? I'm going to do a plan. Still a decent chance that it doesn't work. But if it don't, then I might just experience Rivulet first and then deal with deal with Hunter being like less. Maybe it's like I don't get anything out of Hunter anymore. Really cool. But it's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay, everyone. I will get to everything eventually. And we're going to start with this. Hello. I have this for you. How have you been? Oh gosh, I gotta pause again. Just because I have so much context for this now. 5 levels asked me to take his mass rarefaction cell. Because he's dying, and doing so terribly. Allowing himself to die faster, which I guess is like what he wanted. He's just sitting there, and he wanted me to take this to Moon if she's even still alive. He's like atoning. I mean, I knew he was atoning, but now I know like what he did. Now I do know what he did. He wasn't after a global ascension. That's what I thought. I thought he was like supervillain style. He was trying to... That's why he was using so much water. Hey, looks to the moon. 5 Pebbles has something for you. A gift from me, little archaeologist. Oh, this is a deeply concerning discovery. Do you have any idea what this is? These are known as mass rarefaction cells. They are a type of backup energy source that powers our superstructures in times of maintenance, constructions, void fluid pipe ruptures, and other general power failures. In the absence of our creators to replace deteriorating parts, these cells have become one of the major components that allow all of our facilities to remain powered. All of them. However, the fact that this cell is currently in my hands could only mean bad things for whoever this originally came from. I sure hope you weren't the one responsible for it becoming misplaced. I know firsthand the tragedy of losing this power. In the wake of my accident... Oh, accident. All of my rarefaction cells were dislodged on impact and washed away in the floodwaters. Submerged superstructure. Has to be. This cell could be valuable to me, but with my umbilical severed, my overseers running free, and all of my facilities lying deep... They're running free now. Is that why they're not here in this playthrough? What are they up to? And is your umbilical, like, less than it was before, or was it always severed? Even in Survivor. And all of my facilities lying deep beneath a large body of water, it would be an impossible task to deliver this to a functional location. That's what I thought I would have to do. I can try. I'll try. You might be able to find an access shaft into my lower structure nearby, but I have no idea how much is left of it. Please be careful. Okay. Cool. Question though. Can I go in there? Please. Wait, is there actually like a box there? Why does it say I can go up there? I thought I was gonna be able to just like, oh, go up there. Okay, well, submerged superstructure is what would be next. Sorry. If I wasn't ending the episode now, and if I wasn't going to do a hunter attempt. But at this point, oh gosh. Oh, now it's... Has it been trying to point me to submerged superstructure? I know where that is. Okay then. Well, thank you everybody for watching this episode. I have a lot to sit on. A lot to sit on. I'll see you in the next one, which very well might be my hunter attempt. Thank you for watching. Farewell.